proper words in proper places make the true definition of style. If a man makes me keep my distance, the comfort is he keeps his at the same time. It is useless to attempt to reason a man out of a thing he was never reasoned into. Books, the children of the brain. When a great genius appears in the world, you may know him by this sign, that the dunces are all in confederacy against him. No wise man ever wished to be younger. Difference in opinions has cost many millions of lives. For instance, whether flesh be bread or bread be flesh, whether the juice of a certain berry be blood or wine. Every man desires to live long, but no man wishes to be old. Vision is the art of seeing things invisible. There are few, very few, that will own themselves in a mistake. Every dog must have his day. Laws are like cobwebs, which may catch small flies, but let wasps and hornets break through. Happiness is the perpetual position of being well deceived. We have just enough religion to make us hate, but not enough to make us love one another. For in reason, all government without the consent of the governed is the very definition of slavery. The latter part of a wise person's life is occupied with curing the follies, prejudices, and false opinions they contracted earlier. We of this age have discovered a shorter and more prudent method to become scholars and wits, without the fatigue of reading or of thinking. Some men, under the notion of weeding out prejudice, eradicate virtue, honesty, and religion. The best doctors in the world are Dr. Diet, Dr. Quiet, and Dr. Merriman. Good manners is the art of making people comfortable. Whoever makes the fewest people uncomfortable has the best manners. When the world has once begun to use us ill, it afterwards continues the same treatment with less scruple or ceremony, as men do to a whore. Words are the clothing of our thoughts. Satire is a sort of glass, wherein beholders do generally discover everybody's face but their own. Coffee makes us severe and grave and philosophical. You cannot reason a person out of a position he did not reason himself into in the first place. I'm as old as my tongue and a little older than my teeth. Cunning is a talent which no man affects to despise, but he that is without it. Truth shines the brighter clad in verse. As love without esteem is capricious and volatile, esteem without love is languid and cold. Poor nations are hungry, and rich nations are proud, and pride and hunger will ever be at variance. Reasoning will never make a man correct an ill opinion, which by reasoning he never acquired. Books, like men, their authors, have no more than one way of coming into the world, but there are 10,000 to go out of it and return no more. It is a miserable thing to live in suspense. It is the life of the spider. There's none so blind as they that won't see. Undoubtedly, philosophers are in the right when they tell us that nothing is great or little otherwise than by comparison.